Get ready for another dungeon crawling adventure. I'm the TheFlannelFox, Tim Swiernik, and I reviewed Vaporum on the Nintendo Switch. If you like this video, please subscribe, it truly helps. Follow me on Twitter at TheFlannelFox and Twitch at TheFlannelFoxGamer. Washing up on rocky shores is where we meet our badass hero, epically voice acted with no memory or idea where he is. Then in front of him is a huge metallic structure that calls to him, drawing him in like a moth to the flame. And so, our adventure begins. Vaporum is a first-person dungeon crawler RPG with an old-school vibe that you feel immediately because of its tank controls. Now, if you aren't familiar with that term, you move around the grid-based levels square by square by flicking the left stick and rotating in 90-degree increments with the right. While this is an odd control scheme if you've never tried it, once you get used to it, you'll realize the tactical difference in gameplay and how it makes for a very different experience than modern-day dual joystick controls. While you don't level up your physical character, in the beginning of the game you choose one of 4 different bodysuit rigs to wear and level that up throughout the game. While I chose to go with the assault rig, each rig provides different perks that you can choose from depending on your playstyle. A lot of information in the game is given in notes that you find around the dungeon. Unfortunately, when in handheld mode, the text is incredibly small and very hard to read. Skimming through some of the tutorials because I was trying to avoid a headache was a real bummer. However, the main story beats are voice acted and are done quite well, helping to create a level of comfort for the player, even in this hostile environment.
Happy anniversary, Gordon. Who's Gordon?
Each level that you'll explore is a mixture of puzzles, tactical real-time combat, and inventory management, which are all balanced very nicely. You'll encounter a keyed door, then have to explore every nook and cranny of that section to find its material-specific key in order to progress. The exploration is a very dangerous task because around the next corner could be a difficult puzzle, pushing large blocks in just the right order that reveals a lever, which you pull only to hear multiple doors open up, unleashing tons of toxic spewing or electrified enemies that you must fight to obtain your silver key. With surprises around every corner, this gameplay loop is a very satisfying one that is sure to keep you on your armored toes. The time puzzles are difficult tests of dexterity that at first seem tediously frustrating, but forces you to look outside of the game and realize things like when trying to maneuver a corridor of twists and turns to reach a timer-controlled door, if I don't rotate my view, then I can solve this puzzle because I move faster, which after completing a few of these puzzles, I really grew to relish. They aren't cheap time sucks, but intricate and thoughtful to solve as the hero is learning more and more about himself. Save, and save some more. You better save strategically throughout this game. It's tough and you'll have to retry sections tons of times. With incredibly intuitive quick save and quick load options, after I nailed a hard section, I'd quickly save, being happy I did because 30 seconds later, when running for a timer-controlled door, I'd accidentally plummet to my death, which is a nice accessibility feature if you want to go that route, and the game encourages you to do so. But it's entirely your option, as well as saving as little as you wish is. During my journey, I'd find myself dying over and over trying to slay difficult foes, only to run through a room, find a room with much better weapons, then come back and wipe the floor with them. Which you do have a large variety to choose from, like blunt weapons, blades, rifles, shields, giving you different options of how to venture into battle, each having different pros and cons toward different enemy types, causing you to try new things, switch up on the fly, and continuously evolve. The combat in Vaporum is what you'd expect from a tank-controlled game. You're evading enemies by exploiting the grid-based movement system, waiting for that right moment to strike, which I really enjoy, but its strength comes from the leveling system and new loot, giving you the options to make some great builds and trying new weapon classes to see what works best for you. Vaporum was such a surprise with a well-crafted environment full of engaging puzzles, which I normally don't enjoy in first-person games, but love in Vaporum, rewarding progression and looting. Yes, some quality of life improvements could be made to avoid needing a magnifying glass in handheld mode, but overall I've truly enjoyed my time in this amazing world. Which is why I'm giving Vaporum on the Nintendo Switch an 8.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video game review, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, TheFlannelFox. Follow me on twitch.tv/TheFlannelFoxGamer and on Twitter @TheFlannelFox and on Instagram @TheFlannelFoxGamer. Be sure to follow and subscribe because the more followers and subscribers I get, the more codes I get, which means I make more videos. Thanks to Merge Games for providing me with this review copy. Thanks for watching my videos, and as always, see ya next time, Switchers.